Hello everybody, this is pt.3 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, Turnabout Reminiscence. In the previous episode we had met up with young Francisca, who has essentially challenged us to see who could become the better prosecutor in this case. In this episode we're going to be investigating the crime scene, so if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. So I want to thank those of you who have been sticking with me through these episodes even while I was sick. I have pretty much gotten over it, but there may be random times when something gets trapped in my throat or something, or whatever else. So, with that little PSA out of the way, let us begin. Is the only real explanation that they killed each other simultaneously? Miles Edgeworth, you should listen to someone until they are finished talking. What are you talking about? I'll only say it one more time. This is a competition to see who is truly worthy of the one common name. A competition. The person that figures out the truth first wins. So the person who doesn't discover the truth is a dishonor to the name. To the name? Exactly. I don't care that you became a prosecutor before me. I simply refuse to hear any more foolish things come from your mouth. Foolishly foolish mouth. I honestly wonder where she had gotten that habit from. Fine, whatever makes you happy. Can I take that as you accepting my challenge? Once again, whatever makes you happy. Ha! Well then, let's begin the investigation, shall we? I'm going to find the perfect evidence and prettily present it like the professional I am. Oh my god, stop the alliteration, please! Competing to discover the truth behind a crime. How delightfully childish. You kids over here. Hold it. Kid? Ha! Serves you right, Miles. He just called you a kid. I said kids, kid. How dare you call me a kid as well? I'll do what I please. And I won't allow you to cause a ruckus on my crime scene. Hey, big guy. You're going to watch over these two. Yes, sir. Detective Bad, sir. Now, do what I say from now on, kids, okay? You'd better not get in our way, Scruffy. You'll feel the blight of my whip if you do. Then you, prosecutor boy. Let's get your investigation started already, alright? Great. Now even that detective is treating me like a child. Alright! It's time to get investigating. Get a move on, prosecutor boy. My name is Miles Edgeworth. And if you want to call me prosecutor boy one more time, it would be my duty as a prosecutor to look into your monthly salary. What? my salary after you saw how much it was. That's up to you now, isn't it? Really? Sounds good, pal. He's so naive. Alright. Defendant lobby number 2. Detective Bad, may I have a word with you? What is it? It appears both a knife and a gun were used as murder weapons. Yeah, it does. That leads us to our first question of the investigation. Where did the men acquire the weapons? The gun was inside Faraday's bag. It was a piece of evidence that was presented in the trial earlier today. It was used to kill the Cadopian embassy staff member. But I never heard anything about the knife. Mr. Rell was being held by the police. There's no way he could have brought it in. It means it's possible that Faraday had the knife on him from the start as well. I'm getting really annoyed by this lag. Could it have been a piece of evidence that has yet to be presented? But then, why doesn't Detective Bad know about it? Wait, what if... It's possible that Mr. Faraday then brought the knife in under the guise of prosecutorial evidence. He could have then brought it out and attacked Mr. Rell with it. Maybe we've got a brain in there after all. Is he going to treat me like a child forever? Looks like Mr. Faraday attacked Mr. Rell first, who then counterattacked. It's the only logical conclusion you can draw from a scene like this. Not yet. I feel it's much too early to be drawing conclusions already. I must first find conclusive evidence as to ensure that Arnold's a Von Karma name. I'm sorry. I had to use the trigger button. The lag was really getting me pissed off. Alright, let's talk... Gumshoe's our partner. Detective Bad, do you have any thoughts on the case? Faraday and Rell. Looks like they killed each other to me. Although, there are a few things that just don't seem right. And what would they be? Why don't you try thinking on your own first before you bother me, boy? Now I've been downgraded to just boy. Jesus Christ. Whoa! What is it, Detective Gumshoe? My TV at home is so tiny compared to this. But perhaps you should purchase a more normal-sized television like this one. Oh, let me see here. Wow! This thing is huge! Ah! Way too noisy! What's his own... Oh my god. You're the noisy one, Scruffy. Don't touch it! Get your fingerprints all over it. But... didn't touch it. Preservation of the crime scene is the foundation of detective work. The foundation, huh? Sounds like something the rookie here needs to shore up on. Interesting. Examine the TV one more time. The TV has been left on. Why are you looking at me like that? It wasn't me, I didn't touch anything. Gumshoe. You do know what will happen to you if you touch something again. Right. I won't touch anything. I won't even go anywhere near the TV, sir. And you! Get back to your investigation, alright? I was planning to do so anyway. Nice little touch there. The window is open, and... there's a fresh flowery scent in the air. The flowers in the garden down there are so gross and ghastly. Do you think maybe you could try offering something useful for a change? Well, at least there's no way someone escaped through this window, pal. They wouldn't wake up and smell the flowers after a fall from the third floor. Are you willfully ignoring the fact that there are also iron bars on the windows? Interesting. It's a good thing that I had clicked on that. Yeah, I guess there's that too. Either way, no one could get through these windows, right? They thought of everything when they were designing this whole courthouse. Very nice. I'm assuming this is Faraday's bag. There's some stuff in the... There's some stuff in the bag, pal! I suppose this was Mr. Faraday's bag. It's probably the trial evidence I was supposed to collect from him. This is the evidence? I better not touch it. I'll leave prints on it. You just don't pay attention to anything you do. There's some plastic bags stacked up on the table. There's a tea set too, but there doesn't seem to be any sign of a disturbance. Yeah, the table's all neat and tidy. Maybe they were super quiet in their scuffle. No, Joe didn't hear anything from out in the hallway, you know? Maybe the plastic bags are scattered on the floor, throwing us off. Oh no, we already run through this. I thought the paper was... Alright, well, whatever. This decorative plant's foliage is quite nice. It's actually soothing to be around it. Perhaps I should purchase one for my room. Alright, let's check out the bodies. Looks like Mr. Faraday fell on top of Mr. Rell. At first glance, it seems like they must have killed each other, however... Using logic, the only logical conclusion is... Aha! What was that outburst for? My detective's instinct just hit me real hard. It was Mr. Rell that fell first, see? You don't need a detective instinct for that. It's common sense. But I suppose we won't know much more until after I examine the bodies. Won't rest until I've inspected every person looking running. Whoopsie. Well... That was where the God damn it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so for this one, it's the shift key that'll switch screens. Got it. Let's see. Bloody plastic bag. Why are there plastic bags scattered all around? These bags are keeping everything safe, pal. I know that much, detective. Sure good at this stuff, aren't you, pal? Normally, I'd be happy when someone compliments me, but when it's this guy... Anyway, could these plastic bags be evidence of a fight between the two men? I wonder... Oh, I wonder who write the book of love? Is there a connection between these two? Yes, there is. There is a very tidy pile of plastic bags on the table, and yet a portion of them wound up scattered on the floor as well. It's not likely that the ones on the floor were knocked over during a struggle, in which case there might not be another explanation. Might there not be another explanation as to how I got there? Another reason. I believe it's possible that the blood on the outside of the bag is related somehow. Just get that blood away from me, pal! Detective Gumshoe, whose blood is on this bag? Hold on, let me ask the lab guy. Right? Please hurry. Wait till you get a load of this, pal. It's Mr. Faraday's. Oh, and the technician said they didn't find anything else or in the bag, sir. And it would appear that the bag is a very important piece of evidence. Okay, if you say so, I'll leave it in your hands, pal. Will it take us back to the bodies? It will! Oh, thank goodness. Alright, let's see. Looks like Mr. Rell died with the knife in his hand. Whoops. Sorry. There's some blood stuck on it. Then you must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about... Oh. Then you must have used this as a weapon. Yep, no doubt about it. Was Mr. Faraday carrying this on his personage? Did he bring this as a piece of evidence for the trial? Or did he bring it with a very different intention in mind? I should jot down some notes about it. Interesting. Looks like Mr. Faraday died while holding the gun in his right hand. So he shot Mr. Rell and then fell on top of him while still gripping onto the gun. I guess that does seem kind of strange, huh? I mean, why would Mr. Faraday know how to fire a gun? It's not exactly rocket science. I even know how to pull the trigger, but do you know how to deal with the knockback? Well, I doubt I'll ever need to use... This is funny because of Case 5 and in the first game being... Well, he never really did fire the bullet, but... whatever. I hope I never have to fire a gun either, pal. It sure does look cool to hold a gun in your hands. Pistols are heavy. They definitely have some weight to them. It appears that the police's screening procedures need a thorough review. Anyway, I should jot down some notes about the handgun in Mr. Faraday's hand. Mr. Faraday. How ironic it is for him to lose his life in a courthouse. Yeah, why'd it have to be like this? I don't know what to say. I can't believe this happened while I was on watch, pal. Rather than beating yourself up, you should continue to spend your time continuing the investigation. Didn't you become a detective in order to solve crimes? Yeah. Then get back to work. Find out the cause of this murder. Right! I'm on it, pal! First he killed a Caribbean NBC staff member, then he was murdered himself. This guy wasn't exactly an angel, you know? Oh? What makes you say that? Well, he's been hauled into the precinct several times for theft and assault, pal. So yeah, he's definitely the type to have committed a murder or two. Well, he did admit to killing Mr. Dead Man. Hey, good point, pal. I knew my detective intuition was telling me something. Detective's intuition. Yep. Do you know about it? It's a special feeling that all detectives... We don't have time for this conversation right now. Let's return to the investigation. I think that's all that we can examine here. Alright, time to talk to Francisco. I see. Did you figure something out? This is a competition, Miles. And such, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk to me. As you wish. Let's see what we have here. KJ incident. Other than a gunshot, he didn't hear signs of a struggle. Yes, from Mr. Faraday, but there are no other clues to be found. Which begs the question, do I need to put this bag inside another bag in order to preserve it as evidence? Oh, we got a lot more cases now. A lot more profiles, excuse me. Dead man. Caribbean embassy staff member was gunned down in front of the embassy by Rel. Mackerel. Embassy staff killing suspect. He was killed in lobby number 2 with a handgun. Yadagarasu. Your identity is unknown, but claims to be a noble thief and infiltrated the embassy. Let's go with the balloon. During the recent, she asked me to change. Yeah. The judge. It doesn't even have an age. Wow. New rookie detective. First crime scene seems very enthusiastic. Castillo Yu. Lawyer of the embassy staff killing defendant Rel. I was to battle her in court. Taro Bad. Eagle-eyed homicide detective was called in to be an expert witness on the Yadagrasu case. Manny Cochin, Caribbean embassy staff member. He was the suspect in the KG8 incident. Von Karma. Wow, she's only 30. Yeah. Which means she's 20 in this game. Holy crap. My mentor's daughter, studying to be a prosecutor in Germany, back on break. Okay. God, that was a mouthful. Now, talk to Gumshoe. Yeah, pal. I'm so excited, pal. This is my first real crime scene. Let's get investigating. Detective Gumshoe. I thought investigations were supposed to be conducted in a calm, collected manner. Huh. What do you know about how to run an investigation, little boy? Oh my god. I know that at the very least, I have a greater grasp than you of what happened here.
Why, you don't know any more than me, pal. Look, you just stay behind me, boy, and out of the way.
I want to coming from the guy that's been a step behind me from the entire case. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna end it off here. So, in the next episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations, we are going to continue the investigation. I really don't know what else to investigate, but we will see. So, I will see you guys later.